Hello and welcome back to SF, a Giants recap. I hope you all are having a better day than yesterday because it's pretty disappointing that we lost to the Dodgers. Of course, it had to be the Dodgers. But it's time to look back at the great moments of the season because this team was special. 107 wins proves that, and we were having the expectation that they were going to be a below 500 ball team or a third place team and not contending. But they came out and they're ready to play 2021. And unfortunately, we couldn't win the World Series or beat the Dodgers. But hey, we made it to the postseason. We won the NL West. And let's look back at some of the great moments of this team from this year because it has been an amazing year. This regular season was one of the best I've ever seen, probably the best because I've been a Giants fan my whole life, but I haven't been really able to watch like every single game like this year, and it was really fun to watch. And this team was so special. So let's go over some of the moments of this 2021 season. To start it off, we have Buster's early season home runs. And against the Mariners, we didn't know how Buster was going to do, taking a year off to be with his kids and because of COVID and all that. But he comes out and he hits a home run early in the season. We're like, hey, we got Buster back. And that was correct. He played amazing all year. Then Logan Webb's RBI triple to get us the win over Colorado. Crushing the Reds 19-4 with Steven Duggar's grand slam. A 10-run first inning versus Colorado was huge. That was super fun to watch. Kirk Sally, who we didn't know how he was going to be offensively, he wasn't great, but defensively he caught 5 straight shutouts early in the season. Mike Tauchman's grand slam versus Texas was huge. Crawford breaking the record for most games as a Giant shortstop, was a really big moment and cool that he started doing really well this year, and he broke the record for most games as a shortstop for the Giants. Buster catching his 1,000th game. Tyro Estrada hitting a grand slam in the first game with the Giants. Mike Tauchman robbing Albert Pujols, and we got that comeback win. That was one of my favorite wins of the year. That was so cool that Tyler Rogers gives up a 3-run homer to tie the ball game. Then Albert Pujols absolutely nukes the ball, and everyone thinks it's gone. And then Mike Tauchman out of nowhere catches it, and then we come back and win it with LaMonte Wade's clutch hit. And then Anthony Desquani throwing 2 complete game shutouts in the early of the season. Mike Tauchman robbing Juan Soto to save the game. That was also in one of Anthony Desquani's shutouts. Winning our 50th game with the Kirk Sally walk-off, and Steven Duggar with his fast running to get the run to score the winning run, and that was really cool that we were the first to 50 wins. Coming back to beat the Dodgers on a hustle play by Jason Vosler and a lucky check swing call with Darren Ruff, and then LaMonte Wade being a late night LaMonte once again, and this is one of my favorite wins of the season too. And then the next day, Wilmer Flores comes up with a runner on, and we're down by 1, and it hits a go-ahead home run off Kenley Jansen. That was great. Then coming back down 4 in the ninth to win it against the D-backs. Like, who saw that coming? We could not hit that whole day. And then we come back in the ninth to get the win. Then also coming back against the D-backs was Mike Yastrzemski's grand slam to complete the huge comeback. That was a super cool game. Kind of showed how this team's been all year. Then the huge home run by pinch hitters back-to-back days of LaMonte Wade Jr. and Solano against the Oakland A's. That was huge wins right there. That kind of shifted some momentum because I think we were struggling at the time, if I'm correct. And then Chris Bryant hit a home run in his first game with the Giants against the Astros. That was huge because Anthony Rizzo and Javier Baez and all those guys hit home runs in their first game with their new teams. Then Brandon Belt became the captain and hit a home run and went on a tear after that. That was hilarious with the whole captain story, the electrical tape on his shirt. And he came out to work, and that was super cool. Unfortunately, he couldn't play with us during the postseason, but hey, he was the captain, and that's what the captain did. He went out and hit home runs. Then one of my favorite moments, obviously one of the best, clinching the playoffs versus the Padres, and then clinching the NL West, also against the Padres. Also, Bellinger forgets how to throw and instead throws the Giants a win with airmailing the ball like 20 feet over the third baseman's head. Steven Duggar's triple versus the Dodgers to help win the series and get us the season series as well. And in the last month, being able to stay ahead of the Dodgers and winning 7 in a row. And last but not least, and we also had in this season, we had Kevin Gausman hit a walk-off. Like, who would have expected that? I don't think anyone would have said, yeah, Kevin Gausman would have got a walk-off this year. That was one of the coolest moments. And we also got to the NLDS. We pushed it to Game 5. And even though we lost, we were the classier team. We did not showboat. We were humble. We never complained. I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but after the game, the Dodgers mocked the Giants and did the picture right on the mound like the Giants did when they got their wins that they deserved. And they mocked the Giants, and that's what the Dodgers do. They're a bunch of punks. They're freaking, yeah, if I could just go on and on about how the Dodgers are, and all they do is just buy an all-star team. They do develop a ton of players. I'm not saying they don't, but you're telling me that they don't buy a team when they got Max Scherzer, Trey Turner, Mookie Betts, Danny Duffy didn't even play, Cole Hamels didn't even play. That was my favorite part when they signed those guys and they didn't even play this year. And so it's just annoying that the Giants just kept getting pushed down all year. But hey, we love to see it. You love to see when the Giants just keep getting pushed down the whole season, and we came back and we won 107 games, the most in MLB. Who would have thought? Even though we lost right here, hey, it's not over. We can still go out 2022 and have a great year. Hopefully, we won't tank. But hey, we'll have one of the last draft picks, and that is huge. I love having one of the last draft picks. That means you're one of the better teams. And so I will probably be doing 2 to 3 videos a week of free agent signings, tier lists, showing off my baseball cards and autographs that I have. And so I hope you enjoy those, and they'll be coming out all winter long. And then we'll have spring training, and I'll be doing recaps of those games. I'll probably be showing my face more because last year I was just trying to figure out how to do all the recording, and we got 250 subscribers. So I want to thank all my loyal subscribers to joining in after every recap during this amazing season. And hey, it was a great season, fun season. We played really well, and it was super cool. Let's go over some of the awards that I think that other players and our manager, hint, hint, will get. And so LaMonte Wade won the Willie Mack Award, very well deserved. Gabe Kapler will probably, most likely, 100% will win Manager of the Year because he has been amazing. I was never high on Gabe Kapler, but I always want to see how he would do in a regular season, and he did amazing. His coaching staff with Andrew Bailey, Kai Correa, Ron Wotus last year. This was a cool way to send him off in a good way. And then Farhan Zaidi with the huge free agent signings of Alex Wood, Anthony DeSclafani, Kirk Sally. Like, he did pretty well with those, and then we extended Crawford to 2 more years, so that was really big. And we'll have Crawford for at least 2 more years. And Crawford, in my opinion, he should win MVP over Tatis. I'm not saying he should win MVP, but he deserves it way more than Tatis, because if you look at it, Tatis only beats him like OPS and home runs, and that's like really it. Tatis's glove is awful. Crawford's probably going to win a Gold Glove this year. And then Buster will probably win Comeback Player of the Year. And then we don't really have any big rookie stars, but I mean, like, we got guys like Tyler Estrada and all that who did amazing. Jason Bossler, Mauricio Dubon he didn't do as good as I hoped, but he still played really well. And so those were kind of how this team matched together. They put together some amazing wins. And if you're still watching, and make sure to subscribe and like. And I'll see you next time for another SF Giants recap video. And hopefully, let's just cheer on the birds. Yeah, let's go Braves.
Manager
I'll see you next
of
time.
this remarkable.
Thank you.